I had one goal today, find a new office chair. So of course we had to go to my favorite place, IKEA. And I thought we could just run in and be out in 30 minutes. But well, if you know IKEA, you know that's not how it works. Good news is I did find the chair, but as usual, I got a little distracted by all the beautiful new and not new spring arrivals. Today I'm sharing our full IKEA Spring 2026 haul that is making our apartment feel brand new for this season. This lounge chair is not new, but the beige color is, and I thought about replacing the metal base with office chair legs, but I'm not exactly sure if that would work. Otherwise, it's super comfy, and if I was in the market for a lounge chair, I would definitely buy this one. I tried the other lounge chairs that they put in this area, and here are the top two that I would have picked if I was in the market for a lounge chair. When I was living in a tiny 20 square meter apartment studio in Paris, this was my exact setup. Obviously we didn't buy it, but it just brought me back to those days. It's like Since I was on a mission to find the perfect office chair, we spent forever in this section, probably over an hour. I felt like Goldilocks. This one was too big, this one was too hard, another one didn't have enough support. Of course, it also had to pass the desk test, so we were constantly swapping chairs around to see how they felt at an actual workstation. And naturally, the hubs had to give every single one a test drive too. How much would you be? Do you think I should get a new cutting board?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I think we should get a new one. Oh, look, they have these ones, like a square one.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get a square one. Oh, but it has like a... I don't know. Do we have room for this one?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should do like a... I think this is better.
You put it on top of something and you cut.
Oh, then you put the leftovers in like a tray or something.
Yeah.
That's also interesting. This one's nice. Look at this one.
It's the same thing, right? Buy a different one. This color is not working.
Oh, you want this one?
Yeah, that one's better.
Okay.
Or even this one is better.
That's a nice color. This
For
one.
For your beans.
Yeah, I think this one. And
放在那里会被它碰到，放在这边。
We had a water pitcher that broke a couple of months ago, and we didn't find a replacement until today.
I don't know.
Water, so this looks nice too. I have to give a shout out to the people who designed the IKEA layout. They basically force you to walk through every single room in the store, showing you stuff you weren't even looking for. Like, I went in there strictly for an office chair, but then I'm walking past all these displays and suddenly I'm like, wait, I definitely need this. I walked out with a full cart of things I didn't know I even needed until IKEA showed me I did. Where is the light? Oh, it's there. There you go. Oh, it looks so nice. It's not turning on for whatever. Where do I find the...
Check its name and then see if it's here. It's right here. I see it.
Oh, you see it? Yeah.
You want this?
Yeah. And then,
What is it for? Hold me in front of you.
it's light.
Where?
Anywhere. For the IKEA warehouse, can someone please explain to me why they separate odd rows and even rows? I mean, I know there's probably a purpose behind it, but as a customer, it just doesn't make sense to me. Well, this is 19. Two. Oh. Oh, three. Here. Okay. Where can we get? Oh, yeah, the meatballs is all the way at the end.
What?
Let's see.
Meatball is outside.
Yeah.
Outside of the chicken.
That's my card. We need points. Of course, we can't leave IKEA without getting meatballs. Why are these so good and so convenient? The chair I finally settled on was one of those items where you have to pay first and then head to a separate counter for pickup. I was a little confused by the process at first, but I flagged down an IKEA person and they were super helpful in pointing me in the right direction. Oh, just a 680.
quick moment.
就是这个，
OK，
要怎么办？哦，用这个。
Welcome.
OK，
Thank you. Have a nice day.
you too. 哦，就是这个，来不不不。Now that we're back home, let me show you all the goodies. I bought this tea light holder mainly for the vibes. It was also on Wendy Home's Instagram page, and I thought it was beautiful. And if you can, buy a little something that makes you happy. And of course, I bought some plants to zhuzh up the coffee nook. Anything I put on the shelf doesn't get much sunlight, so it's the perfect spot for a fake plant. This small fern is to replace the other fern we bought last year that just dried out in the summer. Inside the bag are some miscellaneous items like this power outlet. This one is better than the other ones we have because it has USB-C ports, and my plan is to have this for the coffee nook so we can charge things like our phone or laptop. This is another aesthetic purchase. It's portable, so I can pretty much put it anywhere in the house. Always need Ziploc bags. I stock up on them whenever I go to IKEA. And rechargeable batteries are always a necessity, and I'll be using the AA pack for the lamp. And next we have the cushion for my office chair. The office chair is already pretty comfortable without the cushion, but there's nothing wrong with adding more comfy for your bag. And last is the glass jar. I might get another one for my soybeans, but I've been using it to store my protein powder. Let's build this portable lamp. Hopefully it's not too complicated. pro tip for this lamp, definitely go with the rechargeable batteries. Opening the battery compartment is a total pain, so you'll want to use just the USB port on the side to top it off. These are fridge drawers that I plan to use to organize the fridge a little bit better. They will be featured in an upcoming video. And of course, more bag clips. You can never have too many. I actually keep mine in this tea box a friend gave me years ago. The box was just too pretty to throw away, so now it's the official home for all my clips. This is a cast iron pizza pan, and it's a little bit bigger than I would like, but it gets the job done. If you want to see which chair I finally picked, stay tuned for my next video where I'll be doing a mini office makeover. And if you're into IKEA or Amazon hauls and room transformations, I've got a whole playlist ready for you right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.